Sad time for Whovians. As of February 2nd, Doctor Who is no longer available for streaming on Netflix, Hulu, or even Amazon Prime. This marks the first time in 9 years that Whovians will have to masturbate to still shots of David Tennant. I know, that was a rude joke, but we all know that Tennant is more of a hands-off topic, all puns intended. But ladies, between you and I, we both know that Tennant's much better in motion. Yes. We have a great show for you guys. On the couch, I have cartoonist, artist, funny man Scott Koblish, currently fresh off of his Deadpool Series 7 or Issue 7. And also from this channel, host of Morphin Mondays, Joseph Deckelmeier. I'm Daniel Jerome. This is Comics on TV. Welcome to Comics on TV, where we have a conversation about what else but comics on TV. Today, my guests are cartoonist, artist,
Scott Koblish.
I was going to say funny man on Facebook.
Funny man. I'm funny on
hilarious.
Facebook.
You're hilarious.
Am I?
Sorry. Yep. I follow you. You're hilarious on Facebook.
All right, I'll trust you.
Don't even know that we're Facebook friends. That's amazing. And host of, Morphin Mondays and also the newsfeed here on that hashtag show, Joseph Deckelmeier.
Hey. I'm funny on Facebook, too.
Yeah.
I'm barely on Facebook.
Hilarious on Instagram.
Barely.
I mean, it's moments. They're good.
I have 3 posts on Instagram.
Do you spend a lot of time on... See, I don't spend a lot of time... On Facebook, I'm kind of on there all the time.
Yeah, of course.
But on, like Twitter, it's like pulling teeth for me to go
Twitter's
out
difficult. I don't think I figured out Twitter yet either.
No,
Twitter is hard. It's hard to really navigate and get through because you're like, all right, I have to keep people's attention. I have to be funny. I have to be intriguing. I have to be interesting. All in about how many characters?
Yeah, it's like 140 characters. And I always find I'm typing out too much. Like,
I'm a little disappointed
sentence.
that I don't get to see what you eat every day on...
Right. Yeah. Wow.
I need to see more pictures.
A lot of salads now. Trying to lose weight.
You and me both. So... We're here to talk about comics on TV. Yeah. So let's talk about comics on TV. What are you guys watching right now? What are you excited about watching coming up?
I'm a big fan of Legends of Tomorrow. I know it just kind of started.
Yeah, it did just start.
But the reason I like it so much is because it's like a ragtag group of people that should never be in a comic book together that are like, oh, here, now we're going to put you on a TV show together. It's like, all right. It kind of works for me, though.
It kind of does work, yeah.
Like, the dynamic of those characters are a lot of fun.
And there's a lot a lot of stuff you can do with it. I mean, the Hawkman stuff with the reincarnation stuff, I'm really looking forward to that popping up.
That's actually
as an
really
issue.
interesting.
How far are you on the show?
I just saw the first episode.
Oh, great.
Man.
I was just going to spoil something for you.
No, don't do it. I don't mind. Spoil it.
No, it's good. When you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay. All right, I kind of saw that coming, but you'll still enjoy it.
Yeah.
You'll still enjoy it.
But
that show right now is really good. I'm digging everything about it.
It's fun. It's a fun superhero show.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, that's what I love about The Flash, though, too.
Yeah.
Because it's a superhero show.
Well, that's a nice thing about, like, all the DC stuff is that they just really, they're like... You know, when TV shows start out like as a superhero show, like they're always kind of like, okay, like it's a superhero show, but don't be scared. You know what I mean? Like it won't be like out. But now they're really embracing like everything.
That's why I think Arrow started. Like it was exactly like that.
Yeah.
Where it was like, it's a superhero show, but don't be scared. It's going to be like. You remember The Dark Knight?
Yeah. They'll be like, we'll have his shirt off a lot, and you'll see his abs. You know what I mean? Like that's the calling card. But after a while, they really started to be like, well, here's really cool stuff with like Ra's al Ghul, like, and the Black Canary. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was really kind of clever that they built it up so that they trust, like the audience trusts them enough to have some of the logic leaps that you have in a comic book. You know what I mean? Like Ray Palmer, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like a white dwarf.
I thought we'd ever see Ray Palmer, by the way.
I know, right?
Never.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was actually something that was going to happen, and then when it did, and who they chose for it, as far as Brandon Ralph, and doing it, he's playing well.
Too.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of superhero things, I come to think of it. Like, he was Dylan Dog, Superman.
Oh, he was Dylan Dog?
Yeah.
Oh, there was a Dylan Dog?
You
I
don't
didn't
know
even know there was a Dylan Dog. When was there a Dylan Dog?
And funny enough, the guy that played Jimmy Olsen in Superman Returns was Dylan Dog's, like, sidekick.
Yeah, exactly.
My head's exploded.
Dylan Dog, yeah, he was in what's the Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah. Oh, Scott Pilgrim was awesome.
It was great. Scott Pilgrim.
That movie was built for me.
Oh man,
like I watched that thing, I just loved it. I was like, oh, they made a movie for me. Like specifically, like I don't care what anybody else does in this movie theater. They spent like $50 million on me. You know.
I think if you're an actor nowadays, though, you're going to be on a superhero franchise, either show or movie, at some point in your career.
Definitely.
I think that's probably
it's
right,
bound to happen.
Robert Redford was on.
Dude, who the
yeah,
fuck?
exactly, right? Man, to see him on the screen, it was just like it brought validity to the film. I think for some people that were just like, well, I wasn't really ready for it. To see it, that was great.
I think if he'd kept his mouth shut about being the villain, I think everyone would have lost their minds.
Exactly.
Like,
I wonder who at Marvel was like, God damn these old people. Damn, these old people can't keep their mouth shut. And nobody's going to tell Robert Redford shit. They're just
no.
Right.
There's no telling Robert Redford to do
You let him do whatever he wants, and you just say, okay, thanks, Rob, for showing up.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, no problem. I'm glad I could.
Kevin Feige has a mini heart attack.
right there. Just
Ike has his gun ready to go.
Yeah. I'm sure there was a lot of crying for like about an hour. Yeah.
But Brandon Routh has played so many different comic book characters.
Definitely.
It's crazy. But I think it's kind of built like we're in this. The cool thing that DC is doing though is they're world building their television universe.
Yeah, they're really
that their cinematic universe is having a really tough time doing.
Well, it's called the DC Expanded Universe now. It's extended universe as far as when it comes to film. And that whole separation, I thought they were going to try to tie it in to say, Earth 1, Earth 2, maybe something else itself would be the film. And they'd be like, we'll never have to connect to it, but it's there. But no, they're just like, nope, we're just cutting it completely, and it's just two different things.
Well, and the fact that you can have the same actor for Constantine on a different show, like that's amazing to me. So
and now we're getting Supergirl and the Flash crossing over.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be on March?
March 28th.
Yeah, counting the calendar, man.
It's crazy. I mean, that's the world we live in, though. I remember when I was a kid. I would have killed for obviously I was an adult. I kind of grew up with it, but as a kid, you were talking about this earlier, Scott, off camera, is that you had the Hulk.
Yeah, I had the Hulk TV show, and the Hulk TV show was just Bruce Banner, just walking down lonely streets until he met somebody, but for 40 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes is him turning into the Hulk.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for that 5 minutes, but now I don't have to have, I don't have to wait for, Hawk Girl to do something.
No,
you know what I mean?
Immediately does it.
Yeah, they'll immediately do it because they can spend some money on it.
Going back, we also had the Flash back then. We had the Flash in the 90s. Yeah. That was something that it was still good to see. But do you guys remember the JLA TV movie?
Yes, the one with Winchester.
I don't remember it, but I know it's a thing.
Yeah, Winchester, the guy from MASH.
Yeah, exactly.
Was the Martian Manhunter. I don't know who decided the guy without his shirt on was going to be that guy. What have you done? Why are you doing this?
That's the stuff that's okay, remembering from where we were and what we saw as kids when we were younger to what they have now.
Oh,
the evolution. The evolution is amazing, and it's something that just keeps building.
Well, my daughter has Supergirl to watch.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There was nothing really like that.
No.
There's Wonder Woman. Back in the day.
Yeah, there was Wonder Woman. That's true. Yeah, you're right. No,
there was Wonder Woman. Yeah. There was also Wonder Woman riding on a skateboard at one moment throughout the show, and that was really bad.
Wonder Woman riding a... Oh,
yes,
that happened?
Yes, that's happened.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of that show.
Although the first season of the thing, they're in World War II.
Yeah.
So it's a period piece. Yeah, it's really fascinating. And then they jump ahead to modern times, and it's still the same actors. So it's Steve Rogers' son, or I don't know how they worked that out, but it was or Steve Trevor. Sorry, it's the reincarnation of you know what the Steve Rogers. So Steve Rogers. So I'm gonna tell a story. So I was going into Canada, and I'm driving across the border, and they ask you at the border patrol what you do, you know what I mean? And I was like, well, I draw Captain America because I was inking Captain America at the time, and the guy goes, or no, it was the girl. She goes, "You're Steve Rogers." And I was like, no. Steve Rogers is to Captain America like Clark Kent is to... No, and then she goes, oh, no, wait, you're too young to be Steve Rogers. And I was like, I can't.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's the best. That's the best thing right
weird.
now.
Do you guys remember the the Generation X made for TV movie.
I never saw that. Was it a show?
No,
Like,
it was
just
a TV show, but it was terrible.
Oh man, it was bad. It was bad, but still, it was something that it was able to be watched.
What do you think the
time.
tipping point for, or the turning point, I should say, for like comic book TV shows were? Like, do you think it was Smallville?
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Or was it Arrow?
I'm gonna say it was Smallville because Smallville gave birth to.
Or was it
fans.
Heroes?
Don't. Let's not. We all know how
Season 1 and 2
seething
weren't bad.
hatred for his Heroes. Yeah.
Well,
it was
Heroes-
season 1 and 2.
Heroes felt a lot like was
X-Men?
Misfits of Science to me. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it was bad. It was still bad. So I mean, really, I think that was.
So then it was Smallville.
Smallville was it. I mean, from there it catapulted. Everything else was just what else are we ready to see? What else can we see? We all wanted to see him in the suit. We didn't get to still. Well, but still, nonetheless, people enjoyed it. Even when it was bad and it was like a Monster of the Week or anything like that, people were like, "Yeah, I'm still tuned
I
in."
think I loved Smallville.
yeah, I
like,
liked
that was
that
my
show.
guilty
Yeah, it was
pleasure.
a good show. Yeah.
So,
I liked
I
it a
mean,
lot.
that proves it.
And
right
that show
there.
gave us our first like live action Booster Gold,
Oh, that's
which
true.
was really cool.
We
Like,
had
I was a
Martian,
big
we had
Booster
John
Gold
Jones
fan.
there also. We had a lot of people. We got Doomsday later in the end, but still, I mean, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, also with this new DC Legends of Tomorrow, like you said, Scott, like it can go in so many different directions. Like if they do a season 2, it could be a whole new band of characters.
It could, yeah,
Well,
very.
that's what we talked about it last week, actually, saying hopefully that it will be an anthology.
I hope so
and then
too.
it can change up, and then we can see Constantine show back up again and actually be part of it.
Well,
It can
even
be
they already
Justice
have
League
so many
Dark.
other characters planned for that show. Like I know that Jonah Hex is coming.
Yep.
And who would have thought we'd ever see another live action Jonah,
Jonah
Hex,
Hex.
after that disaster of a movie that
Oh
Josh
my God,
Brolin
that
was in?
Well,
movie,
this
yeah.
gets to bring it back and brings life back into it, and that's what I'm hoping for. But also, I'm hoping to bring life back into this conversation by having you guys come back next week.
Next week.
So yeah, hey, if possible, or maybe another time later. It
Yeah.
don't have to be next week, but another time later. I know you're busy as hell, so I'm not going to.
He's drawing Deadpool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You want issue 8 to come out on time.
Yeah, exactly. So I can't pull you away, but I definitely want you to show back up.
Yeah,
sometime
sure.
soon,
Anytime.
and,
Yeah,
of course, Joe, I need you here. I'm just gonna have you show up.
People
It'd be
see
great.
me enough every week on the show.
It would be great. But once again, I want to say thank you guys for showing up.
Yeah.
Thank you for just talking to me and indulging me. That's what's important. So once again, thank you guys for watching. You can always keep up with us on YouTube, especially here on this channel. Follow, like, subscribe, comment below, get in on the conversation. Maybe there's something we could talk about that you would suggest. So remember, every great TV show host has an even better sign-off. Good night.